What's going on, guys? OddManMC back at you with another seed video, but this time we're doing a bit of an update. We're going to update our Scoutcraft Part 1 with the 1.18 seed. So we're going to be looking through mine, Leaguers, Madzifis, and I'm also going to throw in Puffster and Full Bump in there. We'll look at the other scouts later, but first off, let's start with my name, OddManMC. So the seed parity for Bedrock and Java is the same for 1.18, so it should not matter what version you're on, no matter what we see. So I'm going to type in my name up here, OddManMC. I'm not going to turn on bonus chest. World structures are on, and world type is default. We're going to hit done and create new world and see what we get. So right away we have spawned in a little forest. Unfortunately, it's not a spruce forest, which is my favorite, but you know, we'll take it. And it looks like we've got some mountains in the background. All right, let's see what we can find really quick, and I'll give you guys the coordinates in case you want to check this world out for yourself. Okay, just flying over here towards this mountain generation, and I love the look of this river that's just cutting into this mountain, and it's just dark and empty and ominous. I love it. It looks so cool. I'm gonna have to explore this at a different time, but oh man, this generation just looks amazing. Just look at all this. The fact that the cave just can continue to go down in multiple directions. I just love it. This generation just looks amazing. And right here at 232 negative 470, we've got another cave generation in a mountain that just goes down and down. This just looks phenomenal. And I love that it branches off. Like I said before, we got some mobs spawning, which is fine, but just the fact that there's this giant hole carved out of the world, and this water comes in from the river over here and just flows right on into here, just looks amazing. I'm super happy with this. This just makes my day even better, just looking at a seed with my own name. And not too far from that mountain, we have this little village that has just these giant cuts out of the ground into some even bigger caves. This looks amazing. This looks like a dripstone cave. Amazing. Oh, and I love the cave generations with these hanging down bits of stone. And there's another one up in the river up above that I'll show you really quick that I noticed. Ooh, there was a glow squid, and now it's gone. What really caught my eye about the water next to this village are just these spikes of stone and gravel that just kind of jut out from the riverbed, and it just looks so cool. I don't know if that's intentional. I don't remember reading about anything in the data logs, but I could have missed it. But this just looks really cool. I'm thinking of so many really nice underwater builds, like maybe an Atlantic City or something like that. But this just looks really cool, and it's just right next to the village, which is just right here. And the coordinates for this village, if you're checking out this world, is just 746 negative 195. Panda, cow. Sorry, I couldn't resist that. I was just flying around and I saw this jungle, and there's just pandas rolling around and cows right next to them. Now this is at 1755 and negative 63 if you want to see these pandas and check out this jungle for yourself. Okay, I'm not usually one to go into Badlands and Mesa biomes and look around, but the generation for this looks fantastic. It looks so different than what it used to. I love it. You could do like old westerns here, or like a play on the Cowboys versus Aliens movie or something along those lines. Like this would be a perfect place right here to put a little village or something. And there's an abandoned mine shaft. Like, oh, this is so cool. Okay, I had to check out the abandoned mine shaft, and overall it's got an iron pickaxe, a couple iron ingots, and gold ingot, some glowberries, and some coal. And it's at coordinates 2167 and negative 406. Before we move on to the next seed, I just wanted to say, if you guys like this video at any point, remember to hit that like button or hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos. On to the next seed. The next seed we're going to check out is our buddy Full Bump. We're going to still leave generate structures on. The world type is going to be default and no bonus chests. Let's go. All right, it looks like we are spawned in a plains biome with a little bit of scenery in the background. I'm liking this. So let's take a look around the world and see what we can find. So right off the bat, we're getting into this giant cave that's just cut out of the ground, and it just goes down this way into a dripstone cave. And if you come back around, I believe it was this way, I was looking at it a little bit beforehand, we get a little bit of our deep slate lapis, which is my favorite deep slate block, and it just keeps on going. There's so much room down here, you could do so many cool builds, but tons of deep slate, tons of dripstone right off the bat. That's pretty cool. And the coordinates for this are 172, -502. And right here at -379, -711, we've got a witch's hut that does have a black cat, and I think I saw the witch right on over here. Yep, right here is where the witch is at. I don't think there's anything of significance in here, just a red mushroom. So if you need a red mushroom in a cauldron and you're taking a look at Full Bump's world, there you go. And coming right on in here at -556.12, we've got a village sitting right next to a ravine that drops down into what looks like, can't tell if that's dirt or deep slate, it looks like dirt, right into a little bit of a spaghetti cave with a glow squid right there. That's not too bad. Let's check out the village and see if it's got any goodies. All right, this village does have a blacksmith. Let's see what this chest has. Ooh, it's got 5, 6, 7 pieces of obsidian and an iron pickaxe and saddle. So right there, you're about halfway to another portal, I believe, and it looks like there's also a church, so we could get a brewing stand for some potions. Okay, not only is there one blacksmith in this town, there's two. So let's see what this one has in here. So it's got 2 iron pickaxes and an apple, so nothing crazy exciting, but 2 iron pickaxes is nothing to snuff at. That's pretty neat. I don't think there's anything of other significance here. We do have a chest here with a book, some bread and potatoes, and I think, is this considered like the quote-unquote mansion of the village? Because it's a bigger house. Whoop, I got a little bit of a lag spike there. Anything here? Ooh, we got a chest. We got some gold nuggets, apples, and oak sapling. So nothing too crazy. I think the best find is that blacksmith over there with the iron pickaxe and the obsidian in it. So overall, that's pretty cool. And it definitely would not be a 1.18 seed video without showing you guys some of the new mountain biomes. This is the Snowy Slopes biome, and it is located at -233, 2030. I love the look of this as a background, even just as a mountain in general. I could imagine like a little village kind of sitting here within this little ridge, kind of like right in here, and just it looks amazing from far away. It's got a little bit of a spaghetti cave or aquifer kind of running through here. We got a little bit of glitch with the terrain generation there, but overall that is not too bad. And I love the definite line that kind of divides it from the Snowy Slopes and the plains biome over here. And I think this tree should have a beehive because it looks like it's the lone tree in the plain. So I guess not, unless that might be the flower meadows. I might have that wrong, but I think, yeah, this is the meadow. So there should be a tree with a bee in it. I thought that was something they said that would happen, but maybe that's just a glitch in it. But even this one has a giant like hole that you could just drop into right away. Oh, and it's got an abandoned mine shaft. Did not expect that at all. Got some lava that's tearing up this stuff, but overall, that's still pretty cool. Oh, hold up. You got a cool seed here, dude. Gonna have to check it out. Our third seed that we're gonna be looking at is our buddy Madzifi. All of the same stuff is set for this world like the other two. We just changed the seed to Madzifi. Let's see what it got. So Madzifi's seed spawns us here in this plains biome next to a savanna and a flower forest. That's actually pretty cool, and I thought this was going to lead down much deeper, but overall, that's a pretty cool generation to just find those two next to each other, because I've never really seen that. It might be more common than I think, but still pretty cool. And it looks like this has a little cave that goes down here too, and I wish I could see a little bit better. I'm going to turn on my light EQ, but I don't, oop, yep, it just keeps on going down, just kind of stringing through the world. But I think my favorite thing about that is just the savanna next to the flower forest. That's pretty cool. Going to coordinates 265, 366, we'll go from this kind of swamp biome and the plains biome into what's called the wind-swept hills. You guys can see that in the biome off to the left. This looks really cool. I'm always a big fan of Shattered Savanna, and this is what it reminds me of. And I can't remember if Windswept Hills is what they just renamed Shattered Savanna to, which could definitely be a thing, but I thought that was really cool. And if we keep going this way, we're gonna start seeing even more ridiculously tall generation. This looks amazing. This looks like something you would see in like a movie where it's just towers upon towers built up. I think this is definitely, oh, Windswept Savanna. So yeah, Shattered Savanna, Windswept Savanna, they must have been like very similar to that. So really, really cool generation here at these coordinates you can see up in the left side. And if you guys have a favorite part of this video, like a favorite seed or a favorite spot in a certain seed, let me know in the comments down below. I love to talk with you guys, and I love to interact with you guys. Also, if you want to, you can join my Discord and talk to me whenever you would like. You can message me morning, noon, and night, and sometimes I'll answer right away. Sometimes I might be sleeping, but go ahead, join. The link's down in the description below. And here at X level 1833 and Z level 932, we can find this sunken ship, and I don't know what's inside of it. There's two chests. So we got one filled with paper and a buried treasure chest. Let me just get on down into this one. And we got 2 emeralds, some iron ingots, iron nuggets, and gold nuggets. So not too bad of a pirate ship to find, or a sunken ship to find right off the bat at these coordinates. I don't find many of these, but they're always really cool to just dig through, and I probably should start searching for buried treasure at some point because I don't think I've ever really done that. We're actually not too far from the sunken ship over there, but if you look right here, we've got a giant cave system going down, and it looks like it's a slime chunk because there's just a lonely slime hanging out right here. So you already got the space for a slime farm right here. Just maybe stop the water from falling down and light it up a little bit. Yeah, coordinates are off to the left. That's a pretty cool find. Our next seed is going to be Puffster, the yellow pufferfish man himself. Let's go see what his world has for us. I'm a little disappointed that Puffster is a fish, but we didn't spawn in an ocean or on an island. What's up with that, Puff? How dare you? I'm just kidding. You can see behind us, we go from this meadow on up into the sunflower plains and then into the snowy slopes where we have a goat, a single goat running around actually. And if I looked off to my left, I just saw this ruined portal right here by spawn. We literally spawned like right over there in those sunflowers, and we see this ruined portal. Let's see. What does it have in it? It's got a Fortune 2 golden axe, Thorns 3 golden boots, a Curse of Vanishing golden axe, and a fire charge. So, and it's got some obsidian right back there. So honestly, you might have enough to start kind of patching this together, and you could probably light it with that fire charge. Early game nether? Sounds good to me. And over here at coordinates -143, -139, we are in a frozen peaks biome, and we got even more goats running around. Goats are something I have not really messed with a whole lot, but maybe I might have to take a look at them. There's just a bunch of them on top of here. I wish they would make it so you could ride them and have like essentially early game super jump, but I don't think that's a possibility, and I don't see them really adding that. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. In -693, -1231, we've got a sunken ship. This is what I expect from a seed from Puffster, just using his name. Let's take out that block and get on in here. We got some carrots, and we've got a moss block. I haven't seen moss yet in any of these seeds, and maybe it's just because I haven't gone too far. I haven't seen an azalea tree unless I've missed it. We got poison potatoes, rotten flesh. I think the steal for this chest is definitely that moss block. You know, I'm looking around to see if I can find a lush cave or an azalea tree to lead us to one. I couldn't find one, but I did find this gigantic ruined portal. This is crazy. I love these ruin portals. They add so much lore to the game, and you get a efficiency 5 golden shovel, unbreaking 3 axe, you get a flint and steel to light this, curse of binding gold boots, 2 pieces of obsidian, and some gold nuggets. I don't know. You could definitely mine up this obsidian, I think, and finish this portal, and then you've got another way to the nether. I want to find an azalea tree. I don't know, I'm shocked in the last few seeds, we got a village over here, we haven't been able to see an azalea tree. Also, if you would like, the coordinates for this portal are -1,889 and -1,145. Okay, still no azalea trees that I can see, but we do have a villager outpost right here at -2,233 and -714. What is this right next to it? I've never seen one of these before. Is this normal? You guys let me know if this is normal. I've never seen one of these outside of a villager outpost. Granted, I've only ever been to like maybe 3 or 4 of these. I've never actually been to that many of them, but overall, still a pretty cool find. Maybe we'll find one in the next seed. Our final seed for the video is going to be our buddy Leaguer Gaming. Let's see what we find in his 1.18 seed. Okay, this is pretty cool. It spawns us in on the dividing line of a mushroom forest, like a dark oak forest, and a birch forest. I don't think I've ever seen those really next to each other before, so that's actually pretty interesting. Let's fly off in this direction and see what we can find. Okay, I don't know what it is about these scout seeds that we're looking at, but it's definitely just chock full of sunken ships. This one is pretty much completely intact and underwater, and honestly, this would make for a really cool underwater starter base. I might have to use this for a video, so keep your eyes open to see if we do that. And the first chest, which is located at the back of the ship, is full of iron nuggets, iron ingots, and some emeralds. So overall, that is not too bad of a treasure chest. The other one is located at the front of the ship, and it's full of coal, some rotten flesh, paper, and some moss. I think this is probably one of the better sunken ships that I have found. I think that's the same one we were just in. Yep. So yeah, we got moss and we've got iron and emeralds. I think that's a pretty good find. Again, I like the look of this ship. I think this would make a really cool underwater starter base. So I stumbled across this lonely little island here at -1,236, 681, and right next to it is this little like drown. I don't think it's like a stronghold or anything, but it's just protected by drown, and there's a little chest in here that has a stone axe, a buried treasure map, some wheat, and some coal. So this would be kind of like a really cool, like, I don't know, island survival starting area. I don't know if that's a thing, if that people do, but I don't know. I don't know. I just thought this was really cool. I wanted to show you guys. Okay, this is a really cool spot. So there's a couple islands that's dotted around. Literally the island we were just at is right over in that direction behind this tall one here. But at -1,483, 968, we have a sunken ship, a little kind of like drown area that we just talked about, just a little bit different, and then a ruin portal. So let's see what these 3 things have, if it's any good. Okay, so this little stone area, it's got a fishing rod with mending, a bunch of coal, some rotten flesh, wheat, and a stone axe. So nothing too crazy except for that fishing rod if you guys enjoy fishing. Alright, the sunken ship has a lot of lapis, emerald, and iron, and I think the other chest is on the other side. Let me get over there quick. Looks like I'm just swimming through. It's got some books, another buried treasure map, and some feathers. So that's pretty cool. Let's check out that ruin portal. Alright, and the ruin portal chest has some gold ingots, a curse of vanishing gold helmet, and a silk touch golden axe with some iron nuggets and gold nuggets. Overall, I think this is probably one of the best finds out of any of the seeds I've looked at today, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments down below what you think was the best seed in today's video. Alright guys, that is all the time I have for you today. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more, and don't forget to follow me on all forms of social media. All my links are in the description down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Always remember, the most important thing is to be odd and wash your hands. Peace guys.